Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a first impression Friday for you guys on the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation. So when I first heard about the foundation, I had heard about it from Casey Holmes, and I had saw it on her YouTube, and I was like, maybe I should try it out. So I ended up going to Sephora and I bought it, and what really interested me in the product to begin with was the fact that it's a matte foundation. To know that the foundation was matte really is what interests me from the beginning. So anyways, the foundation comes in a little bottle like this. The bottle is actually 1 fluid ounce, so it's actually very big. And I had never really heard about the Kat Von D line. I hadn't really seen it that much. I, for the most part, shop at Ulta, so I didn't really see it, and from what I know, you can only get it at Sephora. And the shade that I'm in is N64, and it's supposed to be a full coverage foundation, and it's supposed to last for 24 hours, but I mean, how many of us wear our makeup for 24 hours? For the most part, I usually wear it for about 7 hours, and right now I've probably been wearing this since 7 o'clock this morning, and it's about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and I feel like it's still good. So usually when I'm using the Lock It Tattoo foundation or any foundation, I use the Makeup Forever HD powder, and it's a pressed powder, and it comes in a little container like this. Black, and when you open it, which I'm having trouble doing, it looks like that. And when I put it in my hand, like, just look at it, looks like that, but like when you rub it in on your hand, it's so soft. But it kind of gives me a soft finish in my mind after I use the Kat Von D foundation. I put it on top and then I put everything else on after. So about the foundation though, I mean, I think I'm just going to be oily in general. Like, it does help, I'm not going to lie. It does help with me having oily skin, but it doesn't completely just take away my oily skin. Like, if it's a hot day, no matter what kind of foundation I use, matte or anything, I'm still going to be slightly oily. When I wear it, I feel like my face looks, for the most part, smooth, but it doesn't look like a cakey finish. Like, oh my gosh, she has like all this makeup on, all these layers. I feel like it still looks really good. Like, I can wear it in the daytime and in nighttime. Sometimes I have really sensitive skin along with it being oily, but I feel like with this foundation, I haven't broke out as much as I usually do break out. And I don't want to down talk MAC products because I still love their products. I'm still a big fan. But when I was using the Studio Fix foundation, I found myself breaking a lot out right in this area and down here. And I've always broke out on my forehead, so I wouldn't really say that that's unusual or anything. But I had a lot of breakout in my cheeks when I would wear that. And since I've switched to this foundation, I've seen less and less and less breakage in my face. And that's really something that keeps me using this foundation over and over, is the fact that I'm breaking out less and less. The only thing that I would say that really bothers me about this foundation is in the packaging in the front up here, it doesn't have like a close. So when I squirt it onto my hand every morning right here, if there's still some left, it's pretty messy and it'll get like hard and you can't use whatever is like still stuck in the little hole right there. So I kind of wish that maybe the same design, but maybe like a twist cap. I think I would like that. It would be a lot less. What sucks about it not having a top is when I travel and I take this with me, I actually have to like find something to cover it so that all of this doesn't squeeze onto my other makeup when when I have everything packed up and all that. So that's the only downfall in my mind. But other than that, for the most part, when you use it, you can tell at the bottom how much you're using for them, if that makes any sense. Like at the bottom there's like a black bar, so every time you squeeze, the tan goes up, like the tan every time you squeeze, the foundation goes up. So the higher it gets, the less you have apparent, like obviously. So I kind of like that, like you can really tell how much is left in the bottle. But I can honestly say that I've been using this foundation every day, pretty much. I use it 6 days out the week, this foundation, and I've probably been using it for the past 3 or 4 months, and I'm still like on this one little bottle, like, and it doesn't, I haven't even really like put a dent in it at all. Like it's still really good. The only thing is when you use this, you can't let it sit, if that makes sense. When you put it on, you kind of have to blend it in, work it in there in your face, work it in your face in a good amount of time, because of the matte. You can't just leave it on your face. Like I probably wouldn't just put it on my face and just leave it and walk away. I probably do it right away. So I probably wouldn't put it on my whole face and then come back and start blending it in. I do, usually when I put it on, I do one side of my face, I do my cheek right here. All this in this area, I do in one blend with my brush in circular motions. And then I go to this side, and then I do down here, and then I do right here, in my nose, and then my forehead. I never put it all on my face and then go back and work it in. I always do it, I break my face down in parts so that I can blend it in before it dries up. But other than that, I would recommend this. And it's a good price. I believe it was around $30. I'm not quite sure, but I'll have all the details down below about how much it is, where you can get it from, and the link and all that. And this is something that I would recommend. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow. Bye.